When given the assignment, I first struggled with choosing the two movies. I had to make sure that the two movies were different enough to make an impact, but still have some kind of commonality. So I chose Harry Potter and The Vow. I'm an avid Harry Potter fan and chose it because of its action-adventure fantasy genre. I wanted to take a look at the romance side of things in Harry Potter, which is why I chose the fourth movie, which has a little bit more romance in it than the other movies. Thus, I then chose The Vow in my go-to genre of romance and drama. To create the mashup, I carefully watched Harry Potter while recording it, taking notes of the timing for potential clips, which can be seen in this image. I opened the original trailer of The Vow, turned down the opacity so that I could still see the scenes to use as guidelines for where to overlay Harry Potter clips. This can be seen in my mashup draft here. Choosing characters to use, I wanted to choose two characters who would not have had a supposed romantic past together, to play off of how Paige from The Vow had a different life before her marriage and the accident. This is actually a screenshot from my mashup post, which briefly explains why I chose Draco Malfoy and Hermione Granger. So I chose them because they're enemies in Harry Potter and you would never really imagine them together. But I wanted to explore alternative storylines a little and how that would work out. And I feel like in an alternative storyline, if Draco and Hermione were to overcome differences, they could possibly fit the storyline like in The Vow. Also, throughout the course of this class, we looked at virility and the rise to popularity of different media forms. I wanted to take a look at an aspect of the Harry Potter fandom that involved pairings. So this clip right here is taken from YouTube, and it shows how Dramini, which is the pairing name for Draco Malfoy and Hermione Granger, is actually a relatively popular pairing. Thus, I chose to focus on that particular audience. Talk tone. Harry Potter has a dark, ominous tone to it at times. For their happier scenes in the trailer, I wanted to use more lighthearted scenes. However, there are dramatic and emotional scenes from The Vow. Thus, I wanted to use darker scenes, such as for the accent in The Vow. Here, you can see that I used the Death Eater attack from Harry Potter. Similarly, I wanted to use a hospital scene for when Paige was in the hospital. In the later movies, Draco Malfoy's scenes tend to be dark and heavily emotional. I wanted to use these dark clips to convey the emotions that Leo must have felt when he found out that Paige had lost her memory. From that point forward, their life was changed. He made it a goal to make her fall in love with him again.